The symbol on his hand is a pact or bargain.
We'll get you out of it.
Jack of Aces is a associate? No, not quite.
So you guys are now in the lair of the enemy.
I don't know the appeal, but I understand that there is appeal.
I like my balls touched, so I get it.
Welcome back to Tales Unwritten.
Hi.
The only tabletop RPG show where the balls touch. Last time we were here, you guys are in the cellar of the Jack of Aces. You hear muffled footsteps and gambling sounds probably happening upstairs. You see alcohol around you.
No, I've never been in this room of the tavern. I slept upstairs.
Is there anything you can tell us about the upstairs? Like if we try to leave, what will we run into?
It's probably been about a century since I've been here, so...
Martin will take probably just 5 bottles randomly and just like hold them between his fingers. Just stocking up.
On alcohol?
Yeah.
Ma doesn't know what to do, so she grabs a bottle also.
What are we doing? What's happening?
Looks like stealing.
Why are we stealing?
We aren't stealing. In case they
I'm
see...
stealing.
Oh, Lord. If they see us come out of the cellar, we can say that we're bringing drinks up.
I'll say I'm stealing.
Pretty sure they know who works here, and none of them have a blindfold on.
Do you know what's a better suggestion? Throwing the bottles into the party room and saying free drinks.
The drinks would hit the ground and be on
Free
the ground.
drinks! Maud throws a drink on the ground.
How easily does it shatter?
Okay, well, roll a luck check to see if anyone heard that.
I don't think there was any stealth involved. Karna's just here like,
Yeah,
oh,
no
this'll be
stealth.
fun.
You're just rolling a luck check. Just luck.
5!
That was definitely heard. You hear upstairs. What the fuck? You hear heavy footsteps, and down the stairs comes a Shopaloo man with brown fur and sort of red hair on top and a cigar in his hand.
Martin, that was a bad suggestion.
I feel like we made a wrong turn somewhere. Hello, sir. Karna, the dancing heir. Nice to meet you.
Where is your bidet?
All right. So here's what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna come with me.
Right?
We're going to walk upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to talk to my boss,
Gotcha.
and he will decide whether or not I'm going to kill you.
All right.
You don't think you have like a song for him?
Oh,
I know who you are. I've heard of you.
Oh, good. See?
Nothing good.
Oh. Really? Nothing
The
good.
only reason I'm not killing you right now is that I know your name.
So something good.
Come with me.
I feel like you're really...
Come on, even breaking dawn. Damn it.
You're really testing his patience. All right, I put the bottles back.
You guys walk up the creaking wooden footsteps, and then you come to sort of a way that would lead out into the general area, but instead you walk up a second set of steps that lead you up to an office area.
A familiar office area?
Somewhat, yeah. Like things have definitely changed. Things have expanded.
Updated the woods.
But you know, there's similar decor and similar general layout. Like Jack's office is roughly in the same place it was before.
Jack's off.
Yes.
You're so lucky that wasn't a character.
We're really digging that hole deep.
This man, I was gonna name him, but he hasn't given you his name yet.
Which is rude. I did introduce myself, but you know, I understand. He's
You
a
are
busy
trespassing.
man, and we just broke some of their inventory. I get it.
Just one.
So the man opens the door and reveals a man named Jack of Aces. He's an extremely tall elf man with a sort of horn that turns into a crown around his head. From it come leaves like from a weeping willow that cover his eyes, and he's very well dressed.
Jack of Aces! How many decades has it been?
Karnacus Freehorn.
Ooh, my full name.
Are these your friends?
traveling companions, friends, it remains to be seen.
I see someone in my employ.
Oh, yes? Say hello.
Hi.
Strangest thing. You know, it's funny that we keep meeting like this specifically.
Is it funny?
In the cosmic sense, yes. Just the fact that traveling down a road from a village, the same village, mind you, ran into a group of your employees. Just so happened to run afoul of them just a little bit. And found our way back here again.
Clubber, you can leave us. And the shop man closes the door.
Clubber, appropriate name. Nice meeting you.
All right.
He was hot. Sorry, that was weird to say just now. You were doing it.
That is your own business.
He doesn't judge.
Last time I saw you was about 100 years ago.
Something like that, I think, yes.
You were doing a job for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was paying you. I was giving you a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
And you simply left. No notes, no 2 weeks notice, nothing of the sort. You just left.
In my defense, I was very drunk.
That's supposed to excuse.
It is an excuse. I'm not saying it's a viable one from your perspective, but it is what happened.
And who are these people?
Well, I was making my way around the islands as I usually do, and happened to run into these two as we were, as I was passing through Tradesman's Saddle.
I assume you all were party to some sort of doings by people you are claiming were doing so under my orders.
We were accosted on the road, yes.
Accosted? Oh, well, that sounds serious.
And they did bear your brand. And again, your business is your business, but they just so happened to...
That's true. My business is my business, and I am running a business, and you
Well-
have interfered with it.
Incidentally.
What do you want to say?
Well, you seem to be trying to deny that you were involved, but you just identified this one as one of yours, and they were ones accosting us.
I tend to play my cards close to my chest, but I suppose there's no need here. I can just kill you if you're a problem.
I don't think we are a problem.
You know, I don't think you have to be either. In fact, I think we can work out an arrangement. A little make good on you welching on our arrangement about 100 years ago. All I'm asking, the only thing I'm asking for, is for you to perform one night tonight here.
Ooh. Any particular requests as such, or?
I suppose you could play that song that everyone loves so much, but besides that, all I need is for you to perform tonight.
Simple requests. Fulfill the end of our bargain.
In exchange for doing so, I will forget this imposition.
That sounds fair to me. How about all of you?
Sounds good.
I'm also willing to just pay for the bottle.
It's not about the bottle.
I figured, but I thought I'd still offer.
That bottle was about 200 bits.
You had to pick one of the most expensive bottles in the cellar.
I'm sorry I did not come up with the plan.
And yes, I know the exact sound of shattering of that exact bottle. I am that.
He just knows what he keeps in the cellar.
Can I just pay for
I've
like
heard many a shattering of many a bottle. I am very old.
That was a very expensive shatter.
Can I have like a 20-bit bottle to whack over this one's head?
If you want to pay for it downstairs, you're free to do so.
Such
Deal.
violence.
Now, I would like to talk with my own employee alone.
I look to Ren. How's he reacting to that?
Scared, very scared. You don't need a roll for that. His eyes are wide. He's
Would you mind if I was also here?
yes.
Okay. Well, it was worth a try to ask. Ren, do you are having a shitting attack? Are you having a shitting attack in your pants? Are you having the poo-poos? Are you having the bad diarrhea time? Where's your restroom? Ren is having a bad shitting time in his pants.
What are you doing?
Ren is having... Don't worry, I got this. Ren is having a bad time in his pants and his butthole. He's been having a bad time since we got out of Pixie Place. He needs a rest. You have a bidet? Where is your bidet? Where is your toilet?
We don't have a bidet. Well, I have a bidet in my private office, but you can't go there.
Where do you have a public restroom? We could
do?
go. He's having a shitting attack right now.
Roll deception for one.
I wish I still had a spell slot I could use command right now.
Shit! Use the voice!
The notes. Do the note.
Love the idea of using command for such weird shit.
19.
Fine, you may use the restroom, but if he does not come back, there will be consequences.
Wonderful. Come along, Ren. I kind of squirt him.
Okay.
I pull him towards.
Sorry, IBS.
So much.
I'm gonna prepare for my performance!
So, Maud, you take Ren to the bathroom
Yes.
together.
Together.
Okay. What?
Get in here.
What?
What are the options for the restroom? Is it gender neutral?
It's just a single room.
I pull him in
Hole
there.
in the
And
ground.
I pull him in there and shut the door.
You hear someone outside go, woo!
It's a bar. Hey, bud. What's going to happen to you if I leave you alone with
I
you?
don't fucking know.
Okay. Well, I don't like that.
I don't either.
You're gonna have to shit yourself for real.
That doesn't change the situation.
Yes, it does. He's not gonna want to talk to you if you have shit in your pants.
He won't care.
Okay, fucking grow up. Shit your pants. Don't be a fucking baby. Babies shit in their pants. Are you worse than a baby?
You were an idiot.
I am, but I'm an idiot who's going to save you.
The only thing that could save me right now is making a deal with him. And we don't have anything he wants.
Are you sure? Nothing?
What could you possibly give him? What could anyone here give him that the goat guy isn't already giving him?
It is suspicious that he just wants Karna to play song.
I don't know.
Too much thinking from my brain. I have a gun.
Pull out a fucking gun!
There's no ammunition, let me be clear.
I did not say I had ammunition. I have a gun.
And
I
you don't know what a gun is, by the way.
You made up the word. You made up the word.
I made up a word just now to describe. Bond pulls out the gun and points it at him and is like, "This is what I am talking about."
Okay, we don't have anything for that. Like, what was that supposed to do?
I think maybe you should just keep it. No, I don't want to give you the gun. It's my gun. I was going to say maybe you could hold it and like threaten him.
I'm not Okay, I'm gonna explain something to you. He is so powerful. He is able to give warlocks the ability to use magic by himself. They draw the power from him. We can't fight him.
Okay, well that might be good for you. You know, ask for some of that.
I have some.
All right.
I just haven't been able to use my magic because I can't help you. I couldn't help you find him. Now we're here, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm going to use. Was there a window in that room? I'm going to scale the building. I'm going to listen in, and then if you need help, I will bust in with my gun.
Okay, you realize I can't
Shit
help
my
you
pants.
do anything to mess with him, right?
True.
I will die.
Okay. Well, you just act normal, like you cleaned up your shitty pants, and you go in there. You have to talk about how stinky it is, or he won't believe you. And I will go outside, and I will scale the building with my claws, and I will listen and make sure everything good.
Okay.
Just trust me.
I didn't want to interrupt that glorious scene, but I will say, as they're going off to the bathroom, while still not in the room with the Jack of Aces, but still on like the same floor or by the door, I would like to use Divine Sense to see if I sense anything celestial, fey, or fiend within 60 feet of me.
You definitely feel that Jack of Aces has an extremely strong fey energy. He is an elf. Like that's kind of part of his whole thing. Celestial fiend, nothing else, but except for the Fora thing in your pocket.
Aside from those two things, nothing else within 60 feet?
No.
Okay.
Aren's gonna walk back up to the office and talk to Jack. You want to try and scale a building. So I would make this be an athletics roll to climb up there.
Awesome.
So roll a d20 and whatever that is plus 4, and we'll see if that makes it.
Ugh. Is that a 9?
It's a 9
Yeah.
with the dot on the bottom.
13.
13, yeah.
I'll say you can get there, but not without making noise.
Awesome.
So
I'll take it.
You can
I
you can
think
try and
that-
cover for the noise, but you do like stumble like ah shit. So you got an 18.
Yes.
All right, so you managed to cover for your noise, maybe.
Oh, Ooh, a bird sound.
I mean, you can actually speak animal, so in theory,
You
could
can
just
literally
make
yeah.
animal
We're gonna
noises.
say that translated into an actual animal sound because
Yes,
Maud can do
I'm
that.
saying bird sound, but it translates into actual bird.
Bird sound.
So yeah, you're hearing a conversation. It's it's very tense. It's a lot of Jacobace's sort of making his displeasure known in a very threatening but calm way.
You're listening to a Guy Ritchie movie.
Ren just sort of been like, yes, sir. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen here.
How disappointed is he?
I did just a straight sort of, if it were under 10, it would be very bad for Ren. If it were over 10, it would be okay for Ren. And he got a 14. So he is not going to be killed.
Yay! And I pull out my gun.
He is not going to be given another chance, however, to fail. So he gets sent away with that knowledge and told just, all right, be ready for the next job and you know,
Do not disappoint me.
don't
again.
disappoint me again. Yeah, because he could kill him at any moment.
Well, while she's up there, you know, I'll just like, what happens? I'd like to keep listening. If
I mean, he
whoever-
sends Ren out, and then you just hear like just writing,
just write?
just scribbling.
Oh, boring. All right.
That said, now that that's taken care of, Ren is not going to die. There was a chance Ren was going to die on the spot. If you left him in that room alone, I might have just killed him.
Yeah. Awesome. So it wasn't for nothing.
Now, you guys have some time to kill before Karna has to perform tonight. So, do you guys want to do anything in the city? You're in Port Tarif. It's a very big city. Let me bring up the map.
Ooh, big map.
You guys are currently at the edge of, like, between the trade district and the residential district. The Lucky Break is sort of put there on purpose so that people walking home from work would see the Lucky Break and want to go in.
Does the church have a big presence in Port Tarif?
Oh yeah, here, let me show you. There's a huge cathedral at the center of the city. You can also see it on the map.
That's the building in the lake. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the big building in the lake. And like sort of that southern end, the smaller southern end of the city. It's where the rich people live, and it's also where the church exists.
The two probably more military grade ships are down on that side.
Yeah, it's where like the really large ships are built for war.
They even have their own gate.
Yeah, they even have their own gate. It's literally a gated community.
Yeah, it's the only place where there's an interior wall.
Hey guys, there is a market. Let's go check it out if you want to be doing that.
I'm still wondering why, after all we've done, Jack of Aces just wants Karna to play a song.
It is a bit sus, as the kids say.
Not a song, a set. And you've never seen one of my sets, so you'll understand later, he says, full of himself.
Yeah, let's go to the market.
Yes, the perfect place to promote my show.
That's why we're going.
As you guys walk to the market, every once in a while you see like a busker or something. Like you see a Shopaloo mime just sort of like,
Wow. She's just like looking like with interest. There is a wall, there is not a wall there. That's crazy.
you see a clown who does not look happy, an elf clown with lilies on his crown.
He's been doing this for 5 centuries, never got better.
You're just, it's me, Guzzle the clown.
Oh, Guzzle. Guzzle also works in the brothel.
Night shift.
Only clowns. Meanwhile, Karna is just like playing very loudly. Come to my show later tonight! Yeah, see what kind of a crowd I can generate. 26.
All right, the people are interested. Karnacus Freehorn is performing in Port Tarf again for the first time in 100 years.
First time in 100 years,
Your song-
Karna, the dancing air, will be performing!
A poet comes up to you and he's like, "You inspired me to become a poet, and I really appreciate that."
Oh, wonderful. Have you had any of your works published?
Published? Like in a book?
Yes, I mean, or, you know, just...
I mean,
written
I have a pocketbook where I write down my ideas, but you know.
That's where they all start. They grow from there. Those ideas are seeds. Let them bloom. Let the world know
Yeah.
what's in your heart.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Come to my show later. I shake his hand.
He shakes it back. He's very taken by you. You see like posters for actually someone you would recognize, the Great Sadola Ghost, and he's like magician. He does illusions and whatnot. He's also a fauni, so like you remember him from home. So he's one of those guys who also went out and just started doing stuff in the rest.
Older
of
or
the
younger than me?
Older, for sure.
Ooh, I used to see his shows when I was a child back on the. Oh, what wonderful times.
You see like lots of performers, like especially in the once you hit the market, there's like a good number of performers out there doing stuff. Is there anything you guys specifically want to do while you're in the market? There's like a place called Elric's Assorted Sundries, just knickknacks and stuff. There's an armorer, there's a weaponsmith, there's just a normal inn. There's Leon's Lucky Trinkets, which just has like little bits and bobs of like jewelry and whatnot.
Does Sunder react in any way, shape, or form as we're traveling through this trade area?
That's a good question. Roll an insight check.
Insight. Not quite as good. That's an 8.
Okay, you don't feel much.
All right. I feel nothing.
Yeah, you're not picking up any specific messages from.
Okay.
from
Yeah.
her.
No reaction like it had to the caravan.
No.
One of the first places you named, I forget what it was, but it was like,
Elric's Assorted Sundries?
yeah,
You going there?
let's go there.
All right.
As long as everyone else is cool with going in there, is Mod just kind of leading the party?
There's nothing I need to purchase, but I can wait outside.
It's like more of a bizarre thing than like a shop that you walk into. And there's a 46-year-old human guy named Elric in there. He's just like, well, hey there. What'd you like to buy?
We are just looking, I think, for now.
Okay.
But thank you.
All right.
Just browsing.
Sure. Yeah.
What do they have to browse?
Like some healing potions and stuff. Those are not considered magical. Normal potions of healing are 20 bits each.
I'll buy 3 potions of healing.
3 potions of healing. All right. Go ahead and mark that down. This adds nothing to the viewer experience, but I hope it adds something to our experience.
It's tangible monies.
Yeah. I spent all my money on the gun. But maybe there's Mod's looking for something that we could like put in the gun. Are there any like pellets or like?
I mean, if at some point you wanted to try putting caltrops in your gun and shooting at people, it might work, but there's nothing specific.
Okay.
Like the rest of here is just basic stuff. Ink, quill, magnifying glass, chalk, and some torches.
So do you know if there's a bakery in town?
Yeah, there's one nearby.
Sick.
Yeah, just look around. I don't know. It's the market.
All right.
You're in the market.
Thank you.
Look at things.
I would like to go to the bakery.
All right, you go to the bakery.
I will say, after they walk away from the supply shop, Martin's gone.
Do you want? Can you roll a stealth check to
I would like to roll
disappear?
a perception check to see.
I mean, they were busy shopping. Could I roll with advantage?
I would say yes. If they were distracted, they both were shopping. So if they were distracted, you could have picked a good moment.
19.
That's pretty good.
I match.
Then you notice him leave, but you don't see where he goes.
I'm intrigued, but I don't really care.
Fair enough.
I am very distracted by everything.
You're at a bakery.
Mod wants to get a little something for Ren.
I think Ren always like grabs a sweet roll when there's like enough for him to just eat one. I mean, that's pretty inexpensive. It's just 3 bits.
Sick. Yes.
I'll take one of those. Karna enjoys his.
You guys fuck off. We're gonna do whatever Quinn's doing.
All right, I'm gonna go practice my performance.
I'm gonna piss.
I haven't rehearsed enough.
So as Alexander, as he moves through the marketplace, he starts changing his disguise slightly. He's not completely changing into a different uniform, but he draws his cloak around him, brings his hood up, drops the blindfold. And so he figures, given the current situation with the Jack of Aces, it's probably too risky to try and personally convey himself to the cathedral or to the magistrate, but he wants to get the book to the magistrate. So when he was getting his orders, did he have any instructions for maybe a dead drop or how to relay information to him?
He knows of some secret places throughout the city where he can dead drop information or packages or something. So you find a marked brick that you can take out like in a back alley somewhere, probably somewhere close to where the cathedral area would be. And you can set it in there and then sort of leave it, the mark upside down, so that someone knows to
Yeah.
come get it, and then you push it back in snugly.
And so what Alexander specifies is the caravan was carrying magical goods. Jack of Aces via the Jackalites robbed it. They dropped some of it off at the Pixie Hive under the Abbey. He thinks that's actually a big danger to the orphans.
Okay.
And then he further specifies that the base of operations for the Jackalites appears to be the Lucky Break, and that the Jack of Aces is clearly as a dangerous in Kantari. He mentions Karna and Maud, does not mention Karna's abilities.
Okay.
Just leaves it be as a bard.
Gotcha.
And he also says that something may be going down tonight, but he'll be there with Karna and Maud.
Then is that all you're doing?
Yeah, actually, he just wanted to make sure the information was relayed, so eventually he'll bring his disguise back up to what he expected them to see it, and Martin returns to the group as they wander through the market.
And I'll say also, you know that there may be a message waiting for you. So sometime at night, like
Okay.
someone will stop by to check on that, and then you might have instructions left for you.
So he'll keep in mind before sleeping tonight to come back and check the dead.
Yeah, yeah. If that's all, then I'll go get the other two, and we can come back. Everyone having done their business, Martin sort of finds you guys again at some point.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit after you guys come back from the bakery that Martin just wanders in from out the crowd.
So, did you have fun?
Oh, you were gone.
Not really. This town's so stifling.
It is a bit claustrophobic, and the stone feels odd on the hoof.
And I should check in, actually. Maud has never been in a stone city.
It's a lot of sensory stuff, but like all things that excite her. Where,
Okay,
like,
so Maud's just very excited by the energy of a bustling city.
yeah. Did we leave Ren at the bar?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
you didn't invite him.
That's fair.
And he's sort of stewing and like, okay, I can't fuck up again.
Maud's gonna go up to Ren and be like, "Hey buddy, how you doing?"
I'm not dead.
That's great. Yes.
Yeah.
I got you a sweet roll.
Thanks. And he takes it, just sort of staring blankly.
People are scary.
Yeah. I think you might have been right. This wasn't a good idea.
It's okay, we'll get you out of this.
How?
I don't know. You didn't want to shit your pants, so I have to plan,
Shitting my pants wasn't going to fix it.
We don't know because you didn't do it.
All right, whatever.
Well, Karna's gonna sing his little song, and we'll see what hell happens tonight. And
See Karna just at the tables.
let's go see what the Karni is doing, and we go over. And
I mean, I have some actual gambling games for us to play if you want.
Ooh, nice.
Like
What do we got?
some dice games. Clubber King, he's around and would play.
Sick.
But
Yeah.
do you guys want to play against Clubber?
I'll play a gambling
Okay.
game.
This is the mini game portion of the table.
Oh, 2 5s.
Ooh.
Pair of twos. One. Pair of twos.
Double or nothing.
Pair of sixes.
Oh shit! Mod's
All right.
up.
Y'all are enjoying
Bigger.
the super cut of this.
Oh yeah. There's no way I'm keeping all this in. This is
No, we're keeping this. Hey, don't forget to add to the pot. We actually established in my backstory that I'm fucking in on this.
Martin's out.
I will front you 5, but you have to split the pot with me. Did you get it?
1 and 2.
You got it. The house wins. Karna just sitting there. I'm ruined.
that was a lot of Karna's money.
It was a lot of Karna's money, but you know what? That's what gambling is. It's not about winning. It's about the thrill.
Bet responsibly, kids.
I don't have to buy more coins. I should expense that to the company.
You should.
I have not yet.
Are you buying the coins on your own money?
I've been buying the coins with my own money.
Silly.
A spirited game. Well played, Clubber.
Yes, you as well.
See, we make friends here.
I mean, Clubber's happy. He got money.
You got money.
How much is that friendship worth?
Couple hundred bits.
Maud's like, oh, I lost 5 bits.
Karna would take 10 minutes before his set while everybody's getting set up to a ritual cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
So I have my unseen servant waiting in the wings.
All right.
I mean, are we just going straight to the performance?
We can. If you guys don't have anything else you want to do, then we can just jump into the performance.
Out of curiosity, the general air of the environment.
I mean, it's building excitement because people are filing in who you promoted to are coming in to see the performance of Karnacus Freehorn for the first time in 100 years.
All right, if anything funny is going on in the crowd, that's going to be up to you guys, because I'm
I think it gets to the point where Clubber goes out to the front and starts charging a cover charge to get in because so many people want to be in.
If the Jack of Aces makes an appearance, Martin will keep his eyes on him.
Jack of Aces probably walks down the stairs and just sort of leans against the wall and watches.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Karna of the Dancing Air. Thank you. Especially you. And I am here to entertain you for the evening, so please line up at the bar, make sure to imbibe properly, and enjoy the show. And I'd go off playing a few of my, the stuff on my new album that,
Play Beyond the Glade!
You gotta wait for the good stuff. I mean, I splash in some of my classics here and there, or at least what I consider classics, things that have been well received. But I, of course, lead with my more experimental stuff. My new wave.
Even more people are filing in. It's getting to the point where they're they actually stopped the gambling and pushed the gambling tables to the side in order to make room for people to fill the pit, essentially.
A general performance check of my overall set, just the beginning part of my set and whatnot, is a 21.
So many horny people near us.
People are into it. One person faints.
I'm playing, I'm having a good time. Are you guys doing anything in the crowd, seeing what's I just want to make sure you guys are playing out the scenario, because you're right, it's a very weird request for basically shorting him hundreds of gold in manpower.
Yeah, it feels like a Glee prompt where it's like, you cheated on your test, but you know what? You get away with it if you sing at my son's
if you make it to sectionals, then
yeah, then you won't get detention.
Well, in Martin's mind, the Jack of Aces would try to be behind something, or Clubber seems to be his right-hand man, so that's who Martin's keeping an eye on to do anything during the set. I don't know.
They're not doing anything.
Nothing unscrupulous?
I mean, if you want to roll to see if you see anything more, you can.
15.
You notice him watching. You see he's maybe being observant, but more observant than your average person. Same for Clubber. They keep an eye on the crowd. They make sure no one's causing any trouble, but you don't notice any behavior beyond that that's suspicious.
You know what? If Jack of Aces is out there, Martin will at least drop to Maud as he walks by. The Jack of Aces' office is probably empty. Just a thought.
Where's Ren?
In a corner, sort of sulking.
Do you want to go check it out?
That would be spotted a mile away. You might have more luck.
I will scale the building and I will
Just don't drop any more bottles, and that's when Martin turns away.
Okay, wink. I feel you. Maud says wink out loud.
Okay. Clubber is actually near the door, so he notices you trying to leave. Do you have anything to say to him?
I'm having a shit attack.
We have a bathroom.
Thank you. And then Maud goes in the bathroom?
There is a window in the back, a tiny window at the top.
Maud's gonna squeeze through it.
Okay. Can you roll a stealth check for me?
All right.
Luckily, cats are part liquid.
Yeah. She fills the container that she enters.
It would be +6.
+6, thank you.
17.
So you get out the window, and now you gotta scale the building again. So that's another athletics check.
14.
Did I count it last time? I think I did. I think that's actually what you got last time. I could be wrong.
Last time did it, but with noise.
Okay, yeah. Then you did it, and but there's noise. But also, there's no one really here right now, and there's a concert going on. So I'm gonna say you don't have to roll for stealth for the noise.
Well, in case there is, she makes a noise that's like, oh, birds. I love being a bird.
All right. So you now want to get into the window?
See. Oh fuck.
3 + 8, so number
11.
Well, luckily it's just a latch, not a lock. So that's fine. What are you looking for in here?
Oh, I don't know. She's like,
So now you're in the office and you have no idea what you're doing here. Okay, go ahead and roll a
4.
Okay, you see a lot of stuff you do not understand. Papers that have something to do with inventory. And there's so many just storage full of documents that you can't read canonically, I think.
Oh shit, I am illiterate.
So you are just fucked. You literally cannot read. So I don't know why you're here. And neither do you.
I'm gonna attempt to leave, ask Martin for what to do, and then come back up.
Slip back in through the bathroom.
Yes, that's exactly what's gonna happen if I roll correctly.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll a single stealth check for that because I don't want to do all that.
11.
That's fine. You already know the way down, and like you're just coming out of a bathroom and talking to Martin. So
I exit the bathroom. I'm like, oh, what a nice shit. Martin, what the fuck am I supposed to do up there?
Do you want to find anything related to his contracts? Anything related to Ren? What he's doing?
Oh, that's a good idea.
What did you see in there the first time?
A lot of letters,
Oh,
some
Lord.
numbers, a picture.
has Maud told anyone that she can't read?
No,
Okay.
it's embarrassing. Lots of shapes.
Look for anything he would want to hide. It wouldn't just be sitting on his desk. It'd be in a locked drawer in a safe.
That's a good idea. Okay.
So you're just gonna go look for locked things?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything that's locked, she's gonna unlock.
Okay.
Karna's gonna do his best to keep distracting.
All right. So
I mean, I don't even know this is going on. I'm just doing a performance.
roll another stealth check to just not be.
I am actively unaware of this.
13 plus 6,
19.
19.
Then yeah, you do great this time. You just go back up there. It's like it's no big deal. Nobody sees you. And you're back in the room. Do you want to do a second investigation check now that you know what you're looking for?
Yes. Do I get advantage because he told me things?
No, you're
Okay.
just looking for something that's locked.
I'm not having good luck going here, so what about
You could aim for this.
That's what
Then you find exactly what you're looking for, a locked thing, like sort of. In fact, you find a secret compartment inside his desk.
Sick.
Now you do still have to roll a sleight of hand check to disarm it and get in there, but you do that with advantage.
Or the advantage is
So either a 23 or...
23.
Yeah, 23.
So you get in there just fine, and you do find like a stack of documents inside a pamphlet that you can just take and stow.
Ooh, yes, I take them.
You don't know what they are because you can't
I
read.
can't read. I must take them with
But you
me.
can take them.
You can have Martin read them for you.
Yeah, I pull them out. I go, and just put them right in my. Not even reading.
Let's
Just
do a sleight of hand check to see if you can cover your tracks in having been here.
okay. 18.
All right, then I think you do a decent job. You don't know if you can still be caught or not, but you make it look relatively unchanged. And you head back down to the bathroom. Someone's like banging on the door, like,
Let me in.
I am shitting.
How long do you need to shit?
So much. I had the bed fish.
Hurry up.
And then I open the door.
Doesn't smell like shit in here.
I'm a lady. And I leave. Hello, Martin. I have these.
Martin just immediately grabs him and tucks him into his cloak.
Thank you all. You've been such a wonderful audience. But I can't leave without performing the very song that I crafted on this very stage so many years ago. Beyond the glade, there's a tavern where the wine and beer do flow, filled with gorgeous women and beautiful beaux. You wanna go beyond the glade, so don't you worry, what's your hurry? Drop that scowl, put down your blade. We'll go to the tavern, we'll get drunk and get laid. You got it made beyond the glade. I'm gonna give one more performance check. Come on, be good. It was a natural 20, but it landed on the bag, so it was all bumpy. That's on the floor. We're doing a different dice. Try number 3!
They sense how bad they betray you.
18 plus 8 is a 26 again.
26. Okay, yeah, I'd say people even start throwing some coins at you.
Thank you! Thank you! I flop out like a little bag, a satchel, and I hand it to my invisible servant, which will now go float around the crowd carrying a bag, which all this will be loaded into. Don't forget to tip your wait staff and, of course, your wandering minstrels. And if you're looking to share a bite, a pint, or a night, I'll be at the bar.
While everyone's distracted by that finale, Martin will go to the bathroom.
All right.
And I pull out the papers that Maud found, and I try to like quickly parse them.
Okay. Yeah, quick investigation check.
All right.
You don't want me to go in the bathroom with you?
No, I do not. That's 20 with the +1. Rolled a 19.
Then you understand that these are contracts for employees. You would need to do more to know whether or not they're magically binding, but you do recognize them as contracts for contract workers of some sort.
Do I happen to see Ren's name anywhere on it?
One of them does have Ren's name on it.
Okay, I'm gonna fold the one up with Ren's name and tuck it into my breastplate. The rest I'll just put in a pocket in my cloak.
Okay.
And then I light a match.
I go to the bar and enjoy the throngs of people.
Okay. The bartender is a tiny goblin lady, red hair, big hoop earrings.
Hello there.
Hi there.
Enjoy the show?
Yeah, no, you did a great job.
Thank you. Do you have any sort of like wheat ales back there?
Oh yeah, we got all the kinds of ales.
I'll take one of those.
Sure thing. Gonna go. Let me just go get it. She just rummages through stuff, finds one of them, and pours you something.
I enjoy my amber ale.
Anyone else want to do anything while Karna's like glad handing?
Yeah, I'm still very much distracting an entire room of people.
Maud's gonna go check in on Ren.
Ren seems to be doing relatively fine. He just he didn't really like the show much.
Fuck him. Can't account for taste.
Teenager, you know.
Yeah, it's just not his kind of music.
He's like, where's the electric fiddle or whatever the fuck kids like these days? I don't even know.
So nothing went down throughout that performance.
No, but as people file out and things sort of calm down, you do notice that one person stays behind. The poet you met before.
Oh, cool.
And then a few other people you notice have also stayed behind. And he looks at you very seriously and sort of steps up right next to you at the bar.
Oh, hello again. Did you enjoy the show?
He takes out his pocketbook, he rifles through it. You notice some other guys sort of gather around as well. All guys you sort of saw in the bazaar area, including the great Sidolagos.
Come on, no.
Sidolagos!
They all just sort of look at you grimly.
Oh, there's music happening.
You've gone and betrayed your fellow bards, so listen to me as I spit these bars you're charged with. Crossing the picket line, thought that you could make a dime off of our strike check. Well, now the guild strikes back, undermining opposition with your musical rendition has made it our mission to put your head on a plate. It's far too late to apologize, was set in the date until you die. So say goodbye to this mortal coil, you've proven a foil to our collective action. And this is our reaction.
That's who he looks like.
The Entertainers Guild hopes this message finds you well, and we hope you burn in hell.
Roll initiative.
Oh, God. Just before that, I just think, I have notes.
How do you feel about being a goddamn scab? This is Martin coming out of the bathroom to the union rap.
This is the most appropriate nat one of all time. Karna just looks at him. Karna just looks at him. He thinks he's hearing a performance. What?
Stephan, I'm so happy.
I saw your face. It was really hard for me to keep doing the performance.
I don't think I'm crying.
Have you even rolled initiative yet?
I have. I rolled a 12.
12 plus, so 16 for
16.
Maud, 15 for Martin.
Bard battle!
Battle of the Bards.
Maud, you go first.
Sick. I'm gonna go for the. They're all fucked up. I was gonna say I'm gonna go for the fucked up guy, but they're all fucked up. The one that's that fucking rabbit thing.
That rabbit thing? The member of your species?
Ah, shit, I was racist.
Like, I just got bars spit at me, and your initial thought is, I'm gonna go stab that cat.
Yeah, no, like, Maud isn't used to having friends. So I see that my person is in trouble. So I'm like, oh, we're stabbing people, and I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, out of curiosity, did they all just take up like a combat stance? Like they're actively about to...
they're about to fuck you up.
Yeah, so I can tell they're gonna attack him, so I'm going to attack.
That's Gaspard the Mime. I'll tell you now.
Christ.
So you can call him Gaspard from here on out.
He's not gonna say
He's
it.
not gonna say it.
No one spits like Gaspard.
His attention
Can't fight.
might not have been on you. Why don't you roll a quick stealth check just to see if you can get in a backstab on him.
16 plus 6.
22,
You get to do a sneak attack on him.
14.
14 to hit,
Just barely hits.
10, 13 damage total.
So you have instantly really fucked up this mime. You stabbed the shit out of this mime. This mime's like,
Oh, so you can talk.
He's already broken character.
Carney, what did you do?
He starts cussing you out in Shopaloo. You understand every word, and it's foul.
Jesus.
Just walk over, stab them between the ribs. What's happening right now?
Carney, what the fuck?
Car's like, okay, this is escalating.
Next up is Martin.
Martin heard the rhyme as he came out the bathroom. Was just like, okay, and then he saw Maud go up and stab the mime. Okay.
The rest of the bards are just like,
He is going to run behind the clown Fae in the middle,
Sure thing.
pulling out his dagger, and he's going to try and grapple the clown from behind and just hold the knife to the clown's throat.
Karna's just like, okay, this is escalating. This is okay.
Fuck me. 15.
That beats a 14. You have successfully grappled. You're holding a knife to his throat. He's like, oh, Jesus!
Let's all take a moment to not lose our head.
Oh, I'd rather not.
That's going to be his turn from now. He won't hurt the clown yet.
Okay.
Leave Fawny alone, or clown gets it.
Next turn is actually the mime, who is going to. I mean, he's not paying attention to you right now. He just got fucking stabbed to shit. So he's gonna try and fuck up Maud as best he can.
No.
And he will
It's okay.
cast Vicious Mockery on Maud.
A mime that does vicious mockery. That's so.
Yeah, you know, like when they if they But also, I just talked about how he was furiously cursing.
Yeah, he's just a really bad mime.
Maybe. Or I've broken his vow of silence of like 20
It
years
doesn't
or
matter.
something.
He rolled a 4. He doesn't hit.
Isn't vicious mockery a save?
It's a variant of it.
Gotcha.
The great Sidolagos does notice what's going on with the clown with the knife just throat. He's like, okay, let's just let's calm down.
I agree.
Make a wisdom saving throw, and you get to do so with advantage.
Okay. Good thing I had advantage. That was natural 1. 14 plus 16.
That beats it. So you are not charmed. He tried to charm you. He failed.
I put the knife close enough to the throat to start drawing some blood.
Okay. You know, lesson learned. You just it's a union dispute. You know, like it's
A union dispute if you try to murder the scabs.
I'm still not sure what's happening.
I think they're trying to kill you.
Well, I'm gathering that a little bit now, but
Next is Lyndon's turn.
Lyndon.
Lyndon.
I do think he's actually going to take a step back too. So we might actually just pause combat real quick.
Ooh.
You might have just made me making this map completely superfluous.
That's a good mental image.
Editing me would love it though. So. Okay. All right, we'll talk.
Mime's bleeding out. Okay, so what? Yeah,
We're in a dispute with the owner of this establishment. You've weakened our position by performing. You're an extremely popular musician,
Thank you.
more than any of us, and you've taken away our bargaining chip by performing tonight.
Can I buy you a drink?
Sure.
Okay, let's start with that. Sorry.
I
well,
like one shot. Just one shot.
All right, fuck this battle.
Get rid of it.
Sorry, I've done that twice now.
No, Karna was not going to fight unless he actively had to.
if Lyndon goes down for the drink, Martin will release the clown and even give him a bandage just to touch up the neck job.
Release the clown.
If Carney buys me a drink, I will not fight the mime.
We're not
said some-
fighting the mime, and
he said some bad shit to me.
The mime's just, oh, fuck,
come here.
Look, clearly there's been a misunderstanding.
We all have to get the musical drinks. I will take a hurricane.
Now clearly there's a dispute going on.
Jack of Aces has been shorting us, and he's been not paying us well.
How much, like, I remember being paid just fine when I worked here. What's the rate these days?
20 bits a night.
That more than I was making?
Yeah.
That's like twice what I was making.
Yeah, things cost more. This drink just cost 8 bits.
Well, I did get free drinks while I was working normally.
Yeah, well, we don't.
Oh. I looked at, like, how's Jack of Aces reacting to all this? He's just been standing at the bottom of the stairs the whole time.
What he wanted was for what you did, which is to disrupt their negotiations with him and put himself in a better position. He doesn't care if you're fighting or not. What he cares about is that you performed.
Well, I did my end of the bargain. It's like, look, we had an agreement. We came to a bit of an impasse, the Jack of Aces and some of my fellows here. Little tit for tat. I wasn't even being truly paid for this performance, so this is all just a make good on a certain situation. I didn't know that there was any sort of kerfuffle going on between a guild and he. This is
The problem is the Entertainers Guild members are gonna think that the ban is lifted or that it doesn't matter because you performed.
I see.
You've broken the strike.
The issue here was that no one knew strike was happening. Perhaps if you better publicized that you are striking, you wouldn't have a problem with people crossing the line.
We've been talking about it all over. He just rolled an 8 on perception.
I'm just really bad at listening.
Maybe actually have a picket line outside tavern?
I mean, yeah, sure. We've mostly just been performing at the market just to make some extra cash because it's hard.
I understand, of course, if you picket, you cannot make money, but
I'm also assuming Jack of Aces might have people roughing up people who are disrupting business outside his
they were
establishment.
perfectly fine with coming in here to rough us up.
We thought we were roughing up another musician.
Well, surprise, and I just flashed the dagger.
Yeah, yeah, I get that.
come back
we
whenever
weren't gonna
you're ready.
kill you.
I'm-
To be clear, we had very violent language in this in the poetry.
Oh no, I understand.
But
Hyperbole.
we're
It's part of
gonna
it.
beat the shit out of him. And then like sort of that'd be like the lesson.
There is a lot of shit happening today.
Other shit.
Everyone needs a bidet.
I'm sorry about your mime, but he was an asshole.
He's not dead.
Rest in peace.
Unless you guys want to keep hashing this out, you also have to worry about, like, it's nighttime now. Do you know where you're staying?
I know where I'm sleeping. Have fun. Just walks away.
Did you actually do that?
I'm going to the brothel.
And then that's where Martin splits off then.
Yeah, Maud's just looking back and forth where her friends used to be.
Anyway, best of luck with your negotiations.
Yeah, fuck you. All right.
Jack. Pleasure.
Yeah.
All right, we're good then.
We're good.
Maud, Martin, are you guys sticking together? What are you doing?
Martin's just going.
Yeah, Maud's alone.
Oh, Ren's there with
Ren's
you.
there. Shit, now I have to pay for the kid too.
You haven't asked if Ren has money.
Ren, do you have any money?
Let's see.
He wasn't paid for the job.
Well, let's do this in front of the table. Over a 10, he has money. Less than a 10, he has no money.
You have inspiration.
I do.
Right. Nope.
It's no money.
Is it a 1?
It's a 7.
Oh, we have to pull inspiration and I'm already gone.
He has no money.
No money, indebted to a crime lord.
I'm going to go to the table. And I'm going to play the silly dice game.
Is anyone here even to bet?
The low stakes one.
The hot man gamble man here. Ren, I need you to pick this man's pocket while I'm playing dice with him.
He literally can't do that.
All that spells I was
You should be picketing pockets.
Yeah, there was a huge crowd of people like
Picketing
throwing
pockets.
money at me. You could have like stolen so much money.
Well, we got some other things instead.
The bards are still here if you want to try and pick someone's pocket.
Oh no.
Yeah, Karna just bought a drink. Like, look, sorry for the misunderstanding.
Or just
I'm
take the money
making
off the
good.
mime and just act like do something.
Do whatever you want. I will warn you, we are gone. Whatever you do without
That
support.
combat map still exists.
Oh.
That combat map does still exist.
I'm gonna try to pick the mime's pocket.
Okay.
11 plus 8.
19.
So there we go. And let's see how much money you get. Why don't you roll?
How much money does a starving artist have?
Roll a single d6.
D6. 6.
All right, then you got very lucky. That gets you 60 bits.
He has more
yes.
money. How does the mime have that much money?
I mean, I don't know.
May not all be right.
roll for it.
Maybe he also works the brothel.
Fuck yes. Yes. Hee hee hee.
All right, so you have 60 extra bits after essentially just stabbing and then taking this man's money.
I go to
Just
Ren.
mugged him.
I go to Ren and I'm like, okay, we have to go right now. And I
Oh, okay,
I just
okay.
pull
Yeah,
him
we'll
away.
go.
Goodbye, friends. I love you.
Ha!
We're going to find an inn.
All right. It's 10 bits a night per person.
The brothel that I'm traveling to, does it also have like a small like bar? Like, is it one of those like kind of like Western brothels that does have like a bar at the bottom of it? Like,
Sure. Yeah.
okay, cool. I'd offer to perform there.
Okay.
For a room, I will pay for the company. If the company desires to be paid.
They seem amenable to deal, but roll persuasion just to see.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Sure.
On my second roll of whether or not I did the first roll to see if they'd be interested at all. Now my second roll, I got a nat 1 on that. So they give you
I probably have
they give
some
you all of it
overflow.
for free.
Yeah, I probably got some overflow from my previous experience. Like, oh shit, no, we're getting an encore now.
Yeah, so you not only got the room for free, you also get the company for free.
Fuck yeah!
Karna's having a great night.
Oh my god.
Maud's staying in an inn, Karna's staying at a brothel, and Martin is off in the wind somewhere. And I guess with that said, we're gonna leave that off as this session of Tales Unwritten.
Yeah!
I will actually say, can you two leave? I have a better ending.
No worries.
As you break off to do your own thing, what does Martin choose, or Alexander choose to do?
The first stop would be the dead drop to see if a message came in while the night
Okay.
wrapped up.
Then you do see that there is a message. As you read it, it says good work. It requests a bit more information about Jack of Aces, which luckily you can provide. But because you provided Karna's name to them, they are extremely interested, and they give you the order: bring him in.
Oh. Well, that just makes things complicated.
There are armed persons in the room with you.
Oh fuck. Oh, I've never seen your eyes before. Or that particular sigil on your chest.
I am Karna Freehorn now.